No matter how well you plan, something will go wrong. A deadline will slip, a team member will delay, a task will take longer than expected. This is not failure, this is reality. The difference between struggling projects and successful ones is not the absence of problems. It is how those problems are handled. Some people panic, some people react too late, others lose control completely. But effective project managers stay calm, think clearly, and act quickly. In this module, you will learn how to stay in control when things do not go as planned. Let's start with a mindset shift. Problems in projects are not exceptions, they are normal. Why? Because projects involve people, time, and uncertainty. People make mistakes, timelines change, unexpected issues come up. So instead of asking, what if something goes wrong? You should assume something will go wrong at some point. This changes your approach. You stop being reactive, you start preparing ahead. When you expect challenges, you are not surprised by them. You are ready for them. Now let's talk about risk. A risk is simply a potential problem that has not happened yet. The key word is potential. Good project managers do not wait for problems. They identify risks early. Ask yourself, what could delay this project? What could affect quality? What could increase cost? For example, a team member may become unavailable. A supplier may delay delivery. A tool or system may fail. You do not need to predict everything, but you should identify the most likely risks, because once you see them early, you can prepare for them. Not all risks are equal. Some risks are minor, others can completely disrupt your project. So you need to prioritize. A simple way to do this is by asking two questions. How likely is this risk to happen? If it happens, how serious is the impact? A risk that is very likely and has high impact should be your top priority. A risk that is unlikely and has low impact needs less attention. This helps you focus your energy. Instead of worrying about everything, you focus on what truly matters. Clarity and prioritization leads to better decisions. Now that you have identified and prioritized risks, the next step is preparation. This is where backup plans come in. A backup plan answers one simple question. If this goes wrong, what will we do? For example, if a team member delays, who can step in? If a task takes longer, can the timeline be adjusted? If a tool fails, what is the alternative? A good backup plan is simple and practical. Not complex, not theoretical. It should be something you can act on immediately. Because when a problem happens, you do not have time to start thinking from scratch. Preparation saves time and reduces stress. Even with preparation, some problems will require quick decisions. This is where many people struggle. They overthink, they delay, or they avoid making a decision. But in projects, delayed decisions create bigger problems. So here's a simple approach. Focus on the facts, understand the impact, choose the best available option, move forward. Do not aim for a perfect decision. Aim for a timely and informed decision, because progress is better than delay, and most decisions can be adjusted later if needed. Confidence grows with action. At this point, your mindset should be stronger. You no longer see problems as disruptions. You see them as part of the process. Instead of reacting late, you prepare early. Instead of panicking, you stay in control. Instead of guessing, you make clear decisions. This is what makes projects more predictable and successful. You are not avoiding problems. You are managing them. Now it is time to apply what you have learned. Create a simple risk register for your project. List the possible risks you can identify. Rate how likely each risk is. Define the potential impact. Add a simple backup plan for each risk. Keep it clear and practical. This document will help you stay prepared and confident as your project moves forward. If you continue applying this approach, you will move from reacting to problems to managing them with clarity and control.